Hi, everyone. Rabbi Rosen here. I hope all is well with you, and especially at a time such as this, where we continue to be in isolation. Nonetheless, we reach out to you, offering you what we hope will be some meaningful ideas. There is something very special about the Seder in many respects, including maror, the bitter herbs. Most of us naturally link that idea with horseradish. But in point of fact, it has not been a universal Jewish practice to eat horseradish at the Seder. It has been something that's only been a part of Jewish life really since the 14th century, and then from Europe, because horseradish can't grow in many climates of the world, including the Middle East and the land of Israel. In the land of Israel, and in much of the Jewish world, the preferred item for maror, for bitter herbs, is romaine lettuce. There is something very distinct and unique about that kind of bitter herb. We all know of the harsh, immediate taste sensation, or challenge, if you will, that comes when we take a good shot of horseradish into our mouths. But romaine lettuce is different. It begins almost in a neutral kind of way, and only gradually does the bitterness of that particular item grow in our palates until such time as it leaves a kind of bitter aftertaste. There are two kinds of bitterness in the world as well. There is the kind that is immediate and unexpected, and then there is the kind of bitterness that comes much like romaine lettuce. It begins as something distant and perhaps uneventful in our own eyes, and over time, gradually, but more and more, it comes closer and closer to us until we realize we are in the midst of something very bitter. Of course, that has been the path of the virus we are all fighting against and coping with these days. But just as at the Passover Seder, we have a way of coping with maror, with bitterness, I hope we will apply that to our lives as well. We don't only eat the bitter herbs by themselves, we also place them between two pieces of matzah, the bread of freedom, as if we are surrounding the bitterness with hope and with joy and with possibility, and then we eat of it together. And similarly, when we encounter the challenge of difficult times such as these, let us remember that the strength we continue to draw from each other, the values of a tradition that values our freedom, that values hope and faith, and the ability to exalt life above all, is what will maintain us and sustain us as we go forward. We always surround the bitter with hope, and we do that on Passover, and we do it each and every day. And please remember, there is no plague that can defeat Passover. Shabbat Shalom. Looking forward to continuing to be in touch with you very soon.